Assalamualaikum dear students and welcome to System and Network Programming Lab. In our previous labs we have discussed TCP IP client server model and UDP client server model and also half duplex mode and full duplex mode. So I will discuss both UDP client server model and run the program, and same goes for TCP IP model client server program. I will show you a demonstration how you can compile and execute your C program in Ubuntu, in Linux or any other operating system. So let's continue. First of all, I have already shared both these files, but you can easily see the code here. So what actually I have done, let me explain one by one. The first step, as we have already discussed, that is client. We have to create a server side and a client side. So let's discuss what is UDP. A UDP is a connectionless protocol that, unlike TCP, does not require any handshaking prior to sending or receiving data or information, which simplifies its implementation. As we have already discussed in TCP model, we have a three-way handshaking to ensure the data is sent and received. So what we have done in our server side, as usual, first step, we have declared a socket descriptor, then structure, server address and client address. So then we have created a character array to receive the message and create another character array to send the message. So we have created two character arrays, then and another variable that will store the address of client address. So client address is a structure, so size of function will compute the address of client address. So step 1 is clear the buffers. So we have used mset function to clear both our arrays or to initialize with zeros. So the second step is to, usually that is first step, that is to create and socket. So we have already discussed, we have used a built-in function socket, FINAT for IPv4, SOCDG RAM for UDP model, and IP port to UDP, or you can place 0 in the default value, default argument. So if socket descriptor is less than 0, it means it will generate an error, and if we got the error, it means there is something in UDP that the socket is not created. In the same way, if socket is created, a message will print socket is created successfully. Then we have assigned the S in family, S in port number and S in address, that is INADDR any R127.0.0.1, that is local host address. So bind to the socket to the port number and then move on down with binding, printf listening. So we have discussed we will use receive from and send to function. So receive from socket descriptor, client message, size of. So receive from function will receive the message when client connect to server and store the message in client message array. And if there is an error, we have write this condition in if statement, and if there is an error, it will simply show you couldn't receive, and then received message, it will display the IP and port number of client connected to server and then display the message received from client, it will display the message, and then it will again copy the string function will copy the message of client message to server message, and we will write again the same message to client. It means when client send the message to server, we will receive and resend it to the client. In the same way, we have written an UDP model, UDP program for client, socket descriptor, each and everything is same, except there is no need to bind in client address. We will already discussed, but I will discuss again at the end of lecture. So the rest is same. Enter the message, it will read the message and it will write the message. Client, it means client will get the input and send to the server, and on the other hand server will receive the message and send back to client. So let's execute those. The first step is to compile. So in order to compile, we have write gcc -o server, the name of our compiled file and our C file name. So this is just a warning, so we simply ignore it. On the same side, we will write, we will compile client. So gcc -o client, the name of compiled file. You can write any name at this location, and this is the name of our C file. So as both files are compiled successfully, so let's run the server first. So when we run the server, we simply execute it, because already we have done all our necessary step in our C file. So socket created is successfully done with binding listing for incoming messages. It means socket and server is successfully created. So let's move on to our client, and when we compile our code and when we run our code for client, socket created successfully, and enter the message hello from client, receive message from IP of client and port number of client, and message received from client hello from client, and server send this message again to client. So that is the server response, hello from client. So you can implement a client server chat room using this technique. So this is our UDP model explanation. So in our second part of this lecture, we will discuss about TCP IP model. So let me show you another example of UDP. You can do much more in UDP. I have just shown you a basic example how to send and receive messages from client to server and server to client. So I have written another example. Let's close this and open over another file, open and network programming UDP server. So I will close this file. This is again another example, another method and another approach to do the same. So let's execute this one. We have to change our directory, so cd ... to move back directory, move to UDP directory, and ls, as we have already compiled our client and server file. So let's execute one by one. Again we simply close this terminal and open from this. We don't have to do the same step again. So it has the same address, same port, same location. So let's run. So in order to, as I have already compiled the file, so let's run it, client. So first of all, let's run server. In order to execute the file / compiled file name, and let's run this / compiled file name is server, and port number is 4478. Server is working. So let's run the client, and the port is same for client. Enter the first number. The first number is 23. I am here. Server is display the message and show the IP. Enter the second number. Second number is 55, and it have displayed the second number. I am here again, and enter the buffer. You can write anything. So you can simply use this technique to do and calculator design and calculator and so on. So I have just shown another dummy example how to compile and execute and run those files. So let me show you code of server. So this is the code of server. Everything is same except I have little modified our code here. Same for client, I have the same code except I have write multiple times the data or the value. So read buffer, it read the buffer, store in n, and then simply print the buffer, nothing else. You can do addition or whatever you required. So that's our second example of UDP client server model. So if you have any query, you can ask me in the group or live session of class, and you have to complete the task of this live within the deadline that already assigned to you on your Canvas account. So fi amanillah and Allah Hafiz.